Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. We are in Dunn stores, so let's have a look around. Today I want to go and show you the prices of some basic items, and that would be your cheese, bread, milk and eggs and so I am at quite a large Dunn's today, and let's first go and check out the bread. If you're new to my channel, you're very welcome, and those who are coming back, you are also very welcome. So sometimes people watch my channel wanting to know the prices. Sometimes people are relocating to Ireland and want to know how much are things going for. Well, soda bread is €2.19 over here. Then we have also some wraps. So these are organic for $3.79, but you usually have some generic brand options as well. Today I can see these ones, the fancier ones, $2.25, but in Lidl or Aldi you can get wraps for about $1.50. Also, Dunn's have their own brand, which I can't see right now. These wraps are $2.25, and the prices are in euros. Then let's have a look at some sliced bread as well. Before that, you can see that the Dunn Stores brand, you can get two for $2.25, and they are cheaper. Are the ingredients better or are they worse? It's up to you to check yourself. Bread is quite popular in Ireland, definitely, and you also can see some special colors for St. Patrick's Day. So this bread is $1.99. It's just a white loaf. This is one of my favorite ones. It's called Be Good, and it's €2.09. Many of the bigger Dunn's shops have these food counters with pizza for starting from €4 for margarita and going up like $4.50 for pepperoni and stuff. They can even heat it up for you here. You can make your own pizza by choosing ingredients. The next basic item I want to look into with you is gonna be some milk. Traditional would be cow's milk, but first things first, we can see some plant-based milks. So usually they are anywhere from $2 to $2.75. This soya without sugar is $2.79 for a liter. So in the search for milk, we're passing the yogurts. And here it is, lots of different sizes. So a liter of milk, whole milk, is $1.25. That's Dunn Store's own brand, or if you want a smaller one, it's 75 cents for the full fat. Also same price for the low fat. If we were to go for bigger sizes, it's $3.55 for 3 liters. One of the other everyday items would be yogurt. You can get a store brand yogurt for quite a cheap 65-cent price tag, and this is for a low fat yogurt. About this kind of tub, 500 ml, 65 cents. Also you can get a full fat for same 65 cents. The branded ones are $2.49, and they're with the flavors, as well as the smaller tubs for $1.19 for the fancier, and also 69 cents for the Greek style, just the smaller tubs, Dunn's own brand. Some shops have a fish on the ice, fishmongers section, There is a lot of fish in this particular Dunn stores, and also people are coming to get some easy, ready to go items. Next thing on the list, if you have some bread, you will need some butter. So let's find the butter. Ireland has very, very nice butter. Lots of almost like world known, renowned brands. And you can get butter that's salted or plain. Only if you can find the butter. Because in this big Dunn stores, I can see it's right here. But let's go and have a look for ourselves. So now you would have bread, butter, yogurt, milk. Still in the search for butter. What's handy is that they have these little markings, so we're almost there, and this section is quite large. So you can get the store brand. A smaller, usual sized is $2.29 for 227 grams, and also $3.79 for a bigger 454 gram piece. If you want the fancy one, you can get it for a $5 for 454 grams or $3.29 for a 227 grams as well. Margarine or Irish butter softened with rapeseed oil is €3 on special or $3.89 the usual price. You can also get some margarine that's 75 cents or 79 if you want some cooking fat. I would never buy that because it's very low quality fat. It can cause a lot of health problems. Maybe don't eat margarine at all. Maybe don't eat that kind of stuff if you can't afford just the butter. Because even butter has to be eaten sparingly. It is very fatty, and a lot of fat is not good for us. So, Flora is $3.50. They come in different types. I don't think I've ever had it. So, brings me back to the childhood where you maybe have seen it at your grandparents' home or something like that. So now that we have some butter, bread, milk, I think we have to go and look for eggs. Because if you want to have yourself a little breakfast, you have to get some eggs, don't you? Especially on Saturday or Sunday. You can toast a slice of bread, make yourself a tea or coffee. If it's a coffee, maybe with some of the milk that you just got. And else, fry up your egg or poached eggs. Poached eggs really feel a bit of that luxury, even though it's not even difficult to make it, but it just feels royal. Look at this mountain of eggs. Well, if you want to go for the cheapest stuff, it's $4.65 for 20. I've never bought these, but I definitely have bought these large ones for $2.75 for 12 pieces. 12 pieces, $2.75, and these are large eggs. Let's have a quick sneak peek. In fact, I actually need some eggs, so this is what I'm gonna get to my basket. Let's have a little look around. Pancake Tuesday just went, so maybe there was some pancake stuff, which now is just miscellaneous items. These are the better eggs, or what they call happy animals. Now, I don't think animals are that happy when they have to produce a lot of eggs and just being pretty much, well, I don't know. You know yourself. These medium eggs, 6 pieces, are $1.95, and they are just called medium eggs. The free range eggs are $3.79 and $3.99, and that's for 10 of them. Free range. They look actually nice. What if we try these ones for a change? I like that there is a cardboard box as well. They're all cardboard, but this looks nice. Organic pure nature eggs are $2.77, and what's the difference here is that they're very large and they're also organic. That's $2.77 for 6 pieces. They look good to me. You know what? For a change, let's get 2 packs of these, 2.77. And in the comments, you can ask me how they were, and I will happily let you know. So let's take these instead. So, last but not the least, 3.79 for 12 of the medium. These jumbo ones are really good, and they're 4.70 for 12. They are large. I like these jumbo ones because you can boil up 1 egg and it's just like plenty. So now you have bread, butter, milk, eggs. Why not to go and check out some veggies together? If we're calling this a basic shopping, well, then you will need a bit of just basic vegetables, isn't it? And fruit. Usually you have some discounted stuff in the front of the shop. The specials that we've already seen when we just went in. But I would highly suggest to get some kale, spinach. You have to get some leafy greens. You know, getting a cabbage this time around for 49 cents is such a good deal, and you can make so much out of it. There is so much fiber. Ginger is 49 cents. And you know what? For this price tag, I will get it myself. Beetroot, you can make beetroot soup or just put it in the salad, 49 cents. And here you go, garlic is also the 49. Apples are single apples, 49 cents each, or else you can get just like fun-sized apples. For the leaves, I would suggest to get 139 of the spinach leaves, and they're 200 grams unwashed, you know. Apples are quite versatile, and these are €1 on the left and on the right. Left green and right red. €1 each. Talking of basic fruit and veg, carrots, I think, you know, are cheap in most of countries. Carrots, couple of potatoes. But how much are they actually going for? So carrots here are 125 per kilo. And then turnips, or the Swede, is 139. This green cabbage, once again, is 49 cents. Broccoli goes for 169. A bag of carrots, 125. Will give you some of an idea. So I will be wrapping up, and will maybe stay on for another minute. But now you would have some bread, butter, eggs, couple of apples. So you can, even if you get yourself some flour, you can make a mug cake cook it in a microwave, or else cook it in the oven. But microwave mug cake takes about 2 minutes, and you have yourself a nice little dessert. Other than that, I would highly suggest to get some vegetables. Get vegetables, make yourself a nice stew or vegetable soup, add a bit of protein, and you're sorted for a couple of days. And speaking of protein, say at the very bottom you have Irish beef strips for €3. Get yourself some lean meat. I won't go into this time, but these are, for example, just some specials. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they're completely trash. But look, $3.99 for Irish beef mince. You can make a little meatballs out of it and add to your stew. And that's it, you know. This is really it. So I will leave it here this time. This gave you a bit of an understanding of what can you get for, say, under 20 or 30 euros to have in the fridge. I will see you all very soon, and look after yourselves. Bye bye.